I'm Ed Kelley, editor of the Oklahoman. Tom Coburn is keeping some interesting company these days. Perhaps you've heard of the so-called Gang of Six, of which Oklahoma's junior senator is a member. This is the much ballyhooed group that is working on a bipartisan way to cut some $4 trillion from the federal budget over the next decade. The 6 senators include Coburn and 2 other Republicans, plus 3 Democrats. One of those Democrats is Dick Durbin of Illinois, a bona fide liberal and an ultra-partisan one at that. The Gang of Six was formed out of President Obama's Deficit Commission, which put forward a series of solid recommendations in December that the president has been relatively cool to ever since. The 6 senators are under pressure to come up with a plan, particularly since House Leader Paul Ryan, a Republican from Wisconsin, unveiled his the other day. And of course, the president himself teed up his own recommendations that have been declared mostly dead on arrival by Republicans. Meantime, Coburn's participation has been criticized by some conservatives. One of them is Grover Norquist, an anti-tax crusader. Another is a Washington group called Americans for Tax Reform, which linked Coburn and the other 5 senators to much of Obama's plan. But deficit reduction isn't Coburn's only foray on the national stage with Democrats. He and Senator Carl Levin, a Democrat from Michigan, released a hefty report that laid the financial crisis of 2008 at the foot of Wall Street. As my colleague Chris Castile reports, Coburn blamed a lack of ethics in financial institutions, but also cited a dereliction of congressional oversight. Working closely with Democrats like Dick Durbin and Carl Levin won't win plaudits in Oklahoma from Republicans. But my guess is Coburn doesn't really care. Despite his partisan reputation, Coburn understands Republicans can't control the agenda in the Senate because they don't control the Senate. So he reaches out to senators who reach out to him, which makes Tom Coburn one of the most interesting politicians in the country right now.